Hello guys, it's Shelley here. Welcome back to my channel. If I sound really happy, it's because I am. Really happy, like ecstatic, that finally, on behalf of myself and on behalf of my friend Priscilla, also in Australia, we would like to take the time to thank these channels. Country Shade Tree, Tara, I'm Just Reacting, Nella, my good friend from Australia, Priscilla P, who went hard, and kept coming back. Don't know how she did it, but she did. Kept coming back. Keeping It Cute, and The Average Gen Xer. Now, these are the channels that Priscilla and I feel need to be mentioned. Now, it's not only these channels, it's you guys as well. It's all of Country Shade Tree, I'm Just Reacting, Priscilla's Keeping It Cute, and The Average Gen Xer, Devon, subscribers. And sorry, Keeping It Cute, Carrie from Keeping It Cute. You guys made it happen. You made it get out there. Without you guys, we would not have a channel. We would not have our channels. So thank you so very much. I mean, I know I'm new to it, but I've brought a bit to the table. Don't you guys think? Just a little bit I brought to the table with the TCB channel. I'm just so grateful for everybody. So grateful for all of you. So grateful to all our moderators that we've all got on our channels. Shout out mention to, look, I can't shout out everybody. But I might not shout out anyone actually, because if I do, some other people might get offended. But you guys know who you are, our moderators, our behind the scenes, Jane for doing all the back work. There's a lot of other people too that did back work that I cannot mention because there's just so many of you guys who actually wrote to Alexndra's, not subscribers, wrote to her people who wanted to sponsor her. And they've told them what she was like. But the main thing is, as Alan Roberts said on the live that he did today, that I caught a little bit of because I was at work, he said, you guys have won. Reaction channels have won. He said, I really don't think you guys need to do it anymore. You can do a lap of honor because you guys have actually won. And I thought to myself, do you know what? He's bloody right. We did what we came here to do, what we set out to do, all of us together, as we stuck together. We have a beautiful community together here. And I seriously and genuinely want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and Priscilla's heart as well, because she's very, very grateful. I cannot tell you how grateful she is for allowing everybody to know what Alexndra Rodriguez is really like. Everything that we have said, you can Google, you can look up. I don't really care anymore what you guys do. When I'm saying talking to you guys, I'm not talking about to our subscribers, what her stands do. We have made our point. We have already won. You guys will always be PDF file supporters. Just remember that. You are nobodies. These channels here, who have campaigned for years and years and years, we've actually done it. And we've got the word out there, and I couldn't be more grateful to all of you guys. And what can I say to Alexndra's subscribers? Sit and spin, because we won. All right, my friends. Now, what I would like to also show you are some of these. Now, I got this last night, I think, from a lovely subscriber, and she wrote, "Hi Shelley, this is, it will say it anyway. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Anna, but you might recognize my comments under my YouTube name, username Magic Happens With You. After watching your reaction to Devon Harrington's reaction, The Average Gen Xer, I've taken the liberty to dive into Reddit myself to find out more about what is being said about Alex right now. The latest thread is getting people to talk a great deal about Alex's latest video and her sudden disappearance. As such, I have taken several screenshots for you to have a look at. Feel free to use them in your reactions as you see fit. I hope my small contribution, and this isn't small, this is huge, because I never go on Reddit. So unless people send them to me, I don't have this kind of stuff. So I don't see it as a small contribution. I see it as I'm very grateful for this contribution. Anna. Helps shed some light on development of this sad, soppy saga Alex has single-handedly created for herself. I love that for her. Don't you guys just love it for her? I just bloody love it. So thank you so much to Magic Happens With You. Huge shout out to yourself. Now, these hopefully are going to be in order. I'm not sure. This is how I got them. So, and I haven't read any of them. So I'm going to read them out. Now, Oh, okay. This might not be the first one to... Oh, okay. Oh, no, I can read that out, I suppose. I think this is the one where Alexndra Rodriguez her company has reached out to Reddit people and posted this kind of thing, saying that the non-consensual intimate media Alexndra's image was used under the defamatory copy, "My hot daddy raped my adopted 15-year-old sister times. I defended him and not her. Now let's make cookies and kiss my ass, please." Minor abuse or sexualization. This topic is discussed in these boards with incorrect fact about the case involving a minor child. Not only are incorrect facts damaging to the people involved, but they are also adding trauma to all the victims. We believe that these threads break Alexndra Rodriguez forum rules. So they're trying to get the Alexndra Rodriguez Reddit taken down. The content being posted about Alexndra is not only cruel and demeaning, golly gosh, but has escalated to a level that is deeply distressing and harmful. Really? Is it more harmful than what happened to her stepsister, I wonder? We understand that Reddit values free expression and open discussion, but we believe this has crossed a line into harassment. Of course you have. Of course you guys have. Okay. All right, then we get to this one, and like I said to you, that may not be in order. Maleficent says, certain Redditors stalking her in real life? Question mark. Girl, you are not that interesting. We come here to vent. So obviously that she must have said that some people are stalking her in real life. We come here to vent because we are sick of your incessant lies, especially about your disgusting father. The public deserves to know about your father and your dangerous support of him. This is what happens when you're a piece of shite. Now, Basic Beach says, no one is stalking that. You guys can read because I might have my channel removed for the first time. But her loser fans sure are stalking Nella. That's true. If people were really stalking her, a smart person will deal with those people and not subreddit. Making demands on here isn't going to stop people stalking her in real life. If they're real, are they even from here? Did she ask them? Do they even exist? Now, that's not a question on here. That's my question. The first thing that I would do as a mod is figure out whether it was really INF agency that sent that, or if it was Alex the Hut, Nasty Nancy, or one of her nutter stands who wrote that. I'm not a mod. Sad Airline says she's spiraling, that she can't silence people. It's too late to be silenced. It's all out in the open. It's done and dusted as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, she's spiraling that she can't silence people and control the narrative. Sorry, Alex. You don't control freedom of speech and you don't control the internet. If it's too much for you, get off the internet. Of course, we all know you won't do that. Now, New Hampshire girl says the entire case is actually public on the county's website. You don't even have to request it. Fleshy East says, so basically, we hurt her fifis and she's spiraling from the consequences of her own actions. Someone requested the documents from her dad's case, totally legal in Florida, and either way, the truth will come to light. They can't save her this time. The best thing for the agency would be to cut ties with her. And guess they want to be associated with a child predator supporter. May Dixie Reacts says, exactly. Anyone can go on the Broward County Court website and read the information about the case, including the transcripts, the 2 letters that she wrote, one in 2012-23 and 2 posted in incarceration arrest records for violating his probation, including the one where he went on his victim's social media. The second one was some bullcrap charge that they dropped. The Freedom of Information Act allows anyone to get additional information on this case that is not on the site. Hillary, I'm going to hold your hand when I tell you this. You need to do your homework on your client and not take everything that she says at face value. There is a significant amount of public documentation that supports the posters and reaction channels where they are telling the truth. Absolutely. We didn't just pick this stuff out of thin air, you know. We really didn't. Now, did I go too fast? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Her agency is coming after Reddit, so there we go. Let me see. Let's get down a bit. Dear moderators, we kindly request that you review blah 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 addresses her supporting her dad due to the consistent bullying and harassment blah 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 dating back to March 2024. Alexndra posted a YouTube video today addressing her biological father. She did this due to negativity about her on this subreddit for her family's safety, as personal information has been shared on this subreddit, and most recently the online harassment that has moved offline, resulting in certain Redditors stalking her in real life. I find that really hard to believe. I seriously find that really, really hard to believe that anyone's stalking her in real life. Not that I condone it, but I don't think anyone would waste their time. Specifically, we believe that today's threads about Alexndra breach the following rules, blah, 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 blah. All bullshit. Background Cup says, so now she's trying to get the group banned from Reddit. That's not going to stop the comments on all her platforms. How about she openly supported releasing a PDF file back into society? As long as people don't get personal info about anyone, yeah, that isn't already public. Like RSO registry, this group should be in good standing. And it's all public information, every single letter of it. No Repeat says, maybe she should get a real job then, Hillary. Sacred Strength says, I knew this was coming. She's following Trisha Paytas. She thinks that she's important. Alex, you're a sick F. So if your whole family and any agency so is your whole family and any agency that works with you. Bijevert says, is this person saying the facts about the case are incorrect? In the actual court documents? What does that have to do with Reddit? Maybe contact the DA then. Reddit can also help with that. Or lawyer up like EK and try and have the documents sealed. Many true crime channels get the info under FOIA. That's exactly right. Anyway, this is no different really. The only people who seem to be actively harming Alexndra's mental health are her own parents, Roger and Nancy. Can't blame Reddit for their actions or inaction of her parents. Alex has been involved with scams, scandals for years. Maybe be a better person? Hillary also failed to state her position on had SX with versus grape as well. Isn't that harmful? Now this is Hillary Jahal. This is who they're referring to. I have no idea who this is, guys. I really don't. Influencer agency. Maybe they were sticking up for Alexndra. She can fuck off. I agree. Okay. INF agency. Yeah. Okay. Big District says, INF is doing extreme gaslighting. They should be breaking her contract and telling her to contact the Florida authorities to explain her last video. Of course, she chose a corrupt agency that helped her do a blitz copyright strikes attack and then taken down, and then want a client who calls graping And then want a client, who calls graping a 15-year-old just adopted, just sex with a 15-year-old. And F them for talking about her and her dad is re-traumatizing his victim. I don't think so. I don't think it's re-traumatizing his victim at all. In fact, I think she's in the background clapping for all of us. This is disgusting. Deny attack, reverse victim, and offender gaslighting. Edit. His victim has fought so hard to see that he be punished and that justice is served. Criminal and civil trials, restraining orders, hearing, getting him arrested twice, changing her name, etc. He's a danger to the community and he is not rehabilitated. Is there more? No appointment says there's been no defaming. This came out after her pedo daddy post, which is all true. And I thought Al doesn't read the hate post and channels. Yeah, okay. She says reading here. You guys can read that yourself. Sad Ali says, Airline says, exactly, defamation implies that the statements are false, which they are not. It can all be proven because it's all public information. Resident Sort says, stop the bus. I thought Alex didn't read Reddit. Yeah, sure, Jan. Hang on, guys. I need to have a sip of drink. Okay. Fast Structure says, maybe she should take her own advice and just not look at her subreddit. I am so confused by her asking her management to do this. She's gripping to straws. Damage has been done, guys. We've come here to do what we do, and we've done it, and we've won, and it really is over. I mean, I think it's just hilarious. From now on, it's going to be hilarious. Even Perception says all the people in this subreddit are people that Alex herself cyberbullied, then blocked from her channel. There's 4.5k people here. That in itself says a lot. There are consequences to actions. I'm in no way saying the cyberbullying is okay. It isn't. But people are simply treating her how she treated them. Agitated Arm says Alex must forget how she and Nance cyberbullied women in their podcast, calling them, she called them that word, and saying they have a dirty, that's disgusting. I won't even repeat that. A Different Substance says the victim is no longer a minor. What is said about the case when the victim was a minor does not apply for number 2. Okay, Blunt Perspective says that's not even a cease and desist letter from an attorney, more like a request that they are using to intimidate the person who moderates this Alex subreddit. They probably want to start a paper trail. Funny how her management company has never given 2 shits about her until now, that it's reflecting poorly on them both. With their reputation, with the money they're going to lose of this little bit, that she is making in AdSense, that's right, views and sponsorship deals. Love that for her. Love that for them. Absolutely, Blunt Perspective, so do I. They should have seen this coming and should have dropped her a long time ago. They're trying to act like this is the first time Alex had a scandal that has affected her reputation or her credibility or her mental health. She's had mental health issues and they were stupid to pick her up when she dropped her other agency a couple of years ago. They recruited garbage and now they get garbage in return. Love it. Okay. I Am Lexi says, so that publicly available information and documentation about the public cases and public figures is somehow wrong. This subreddit is the only place that people are keeping the facts straight and ensuring that people don't say the wrong things. This should impact Ali's mental health, her bank account, and her views. She deserves every moment of this reckoning. Go to therapy, get off the internet, and do better. Alex, no one has threatened her physical safety here, so get over it, and in the words of Chantel, sit and spin. Hey, that was Priscilla's word first. Zem says, if she doesn't have YouTube, then she will have no excuse to be putting Anderson in daycare. This is why she's so panicked. Shoddy Penalty says freedom of speech. All the facts are correct. Nurse Bell Bell says she might need to get a different job. This is a public forum that is being shared here. We are posting our experiences, opinions, discussing amongst each other Alex's behaviour and lies. Also, who is stalking her? She needs to call the police for that. Cat Lover says, ha 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 ha. She effed up and now she blames everyone else for her mental health. What about that poor 15-year-old who didn't have a choice? Alex did and does. That's right, the girl didn't. Galetta says, oh, honey, did I read that our use of words is hurting all the victims? I thought there was only one victim here. Oh my God, this woman is on another level. This is exactly what she did with the small reaction channels, and look how it ended. And now she's going at it again. Hasn't she learnt anything? And what about her management? Do they really think this is a good strategy? Well, they're as dumb as her as far as I can see. Fucking as dumb as her. Seriously. Bad Emergency says, what incorrect facts are being stated here? I've only seen posts that are factual regarding police reports and her letters. There is no need for any of us to make anything up. It's factually heinous enough as it is. Yeah, nothing needs to be added to it. Zem says, it's another attempt to gaslight people by claiming incorrect things are being said. It's not true. Reddit members have been doing their homework and Big L is enraged and has no control over the narrative on this forum. Chinatown Kendra, this smug-ass biatch always plays the victim. Also, she's proudly talked about her poor mental health and being medicated through the years, but all of a sudden, she's blaming it on Reddit. I thought it was the reaction channels. She's confusing me. Thought she didn't read here. And no one is forcing her to read here for that matter. She's just making it worse and worse for herself. She should just get off the net and turn off the comments. Humble View says, I thought you didn't read here, Mrs. Dukas. Get off Reddit if the truth hurts, or better yet, social media in general. Crying because your money train came to a halt? Get a real job. According Cryer says, that is the biggest problem that brothers... Dookie, her non-intellect. That's right. How can she get a job when you don't have an intellect? Oh, hang on, guys. Getting a stiff leg. Okay. Renegade Mermaid says, constant bullying and harassment. This is one subreddit in one corner of the internet. And to my knowledge, Alex is not being forced to come here and read people's opinions about herself. Watching sad animal videos really affects my mental health. So I just don't watch them. Clearly, she's got a compulsion to come and read these posts, so she feels bullied and harassed. Doesn't that mean all she has to do to stop feeling bullied and harassed is to delete Reddit from her phone? Problem solved, like a grown-up. It's really wild how she, always expects other people to stuff you or change in some way because her feelings are hurt. So entitled. Edit to add, if someone actually is stalking her in person, clearly that is not okay. McQuay Rose says, you know what? She can get offline and get a real job if she wants to be left alone. This cushy YouTube life has given her a lot of material things that she doesn't deserve. Just saying, if you want to be on the YouTube money, you have to be a person who audiences want to support and make choices that reflect who you want to be perceived as. That apology video was heinous. She is a heinous. I wonder if Yar gets to keep his car in the divorce. Mikway Rose also says, oh no, big back can't putz around Walmart for her snackies without feeling super nervous, you guys. Wonder how many drive-thrus she's hit up. Resident Squirt says, if she's stalked in real life, if she's being stalked in real life, she knows what to do. And I think that was the last one. Yeah. So let me get back to... So thank you so much to Magic Happens With You. I truly, truly appreciate it. Like, these were so interesting. Feel free to send me more if you like. I will gladly read them all out. I find them so interesting. And again, as I would like to say, a thank you to all these channels who didn't give up, who kept at it, who constantly, through all the belittling that everyone got, and I mean, honestly, we would have taken it with a grain of salt, because what do her reactors really, really mean to us? Nothing. They are nothing and they are nobodies. And I will say it again. And I will end this video saying exactly what Alan Roberts said. There is someone that came up on Alan's live tonight saying, today, saying, or just childishly calling Priscilla P and Elvis Presley lover. And I didn't know that being an Elvis Presley fan was a crime. I really didn't. I'll have to let her know. Saying stupid words about Nella, stupid words about Tara, and a few other people who I can't remember who they mentioned. But Alan actually highlighted that. If you want to go over to Alan's page and watch his live that he did today with lovely Jane. And he said they brought them up, he read it out, and he said to them, you know what, guys? He goes, you know what, guys? You have to admit, you've lost. The reaction channels have won, and they can do a lap. They can do a lap of honour because they've won, you guys have lost. And at the end of the day, all you guys are PDF file supporters. I will end the video here, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now. Oh, one more thing before I go. For the Alexndras who are still listening, sit and spin. Bye.